TV5 in Philadelphia and the DJ Wash Studios. It's the Washington Podcast. On today's program, the Quizmaster Best of 3, and so much more. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. While Nicolas Cage finds his lost treasure in New York, here's the man with all the action, David Washington. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, hippies and squares, and all the fun, pleasures in life. Welcome to the Washington Podcast, 8:01 in the p.m. Sun is setting over the beautiful Philadelphia skyline. And speaking of which, here's the skyline. Hey, look at this. We got Tiffany Davis here tonight. Welcome one and all to the Washington Podcast. Before we continue, if you'd like to subscribe, please consider subscribing today at KDJW5. John? And if you'd like to make a little donation to keep this program on the air, make sure you go on to Venmo at DJWash5. Yep, and Tiffany, you're the first up. How about that? And now, back to David Washington. Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, Chuck Strongbacks. My dear friends, Tiffany Davis is here, and she has done some great stuff with fennel. And the next time when you see Tiffany, she'll be talking about a capsule by the name of, I can't be able to pronounce it, but I know Tiffany will because it's a great thing right here. So let's see who's here besides Tiffany tonight. Oh yes, and before we continue, I have posted a GoFundMe page for my friend the Gnomestead. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. He needs some fundage to get his bus going so he can come down and do some great stuff. Ah, thank you, sis. Copaiba. I think I got it right. Yes. Oh, thank you, sis. I think I got it. So thank you very much, everybody. Now, Tiffany Davis here from North Carolina. And I wonder who is here besides Tiffany. And we have this Harvey Keitel person who used to play the bad guy from that first Whoopi Goldberg movie. What's that movie called again? Sister Act. He was playing the good cop. FBI agent. That's pretty fun. Alrighty, so there's a GoFundMe page right there. And thanks very much, sis. I really do appreciate it. 8:03 in the p.m. We're still looking for folks. Tiffany's here with us tonight. Give me some of that Big Blue. Refreshing. Little refreshing stuff it is. Yes, indeed. Tiffany's here, and we're having a good time. We're having some fun. And Mom and Dad, where art thou? Are you there? Make sure you get down on the comments right here. So, let's start off with a thing called sports. Alrighty, here we go. Philadelphia Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates of the Battle of Pennsylvania. Game 1, Friday, a score of 11-9. Game 2, Saturday, shout out to my friends Christy and her husband Mike. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy belated. Thank you very much. The score was 6-0, a complete shutout. And today, this Sunday, oh yes, yes, Cad. I sound like that guy. Simon Says, Go Snow. Okay, alrighty. So game 3 today with a score of 6-0. A Philly sweep. Isn't that fantabulous, my dear friends? Yes, indeed. And look at this. Deborah's here along with Al and the Kitty Cat friends. Welcome aboard. Glad you can make it. Hey, Dave. Yep. You got that gold tie on, right? Of course I do. Well, how about showing it to your friends? Here it is. What do you think? Nice solid gold tie right here. It's pretty fun. Nice, also great prom thing too. You know, a clean white shirt with a nice solid gold tie. Yep. And the end of a movie here on Freeform, National Treasure. I'm gonna go steal a Declaration of Independence, and I need a steak well done. Trying to do Nicolas Cage on that one, but it's okay, kids. Not so bad for humor. Alrighty, so Philadelphia Phillies, let's see it again. Thanks, Deborah, and thank you very much, everybody. So, yep, Philly sweep. We swept, we swept the great other, well, you know what I mean. Yeah, the Battle of Pennsylvania. Yeah. And look, Dad's here tonight. Thanks very much for coming over, Dad. Happy early Father's Day. Wearing his great old groovy tie. Thanks, everybody. Tom's World is in the house. Make some noise. And since we have a nice small group here, I think it's time for a first round of the Quizmaster. You know what? I think I might put to a vote. Ladies and gentlemen, Quizmaster or the AccuWeather 5-day forecast? Let me know down in the comments below. We'll just give you some thinking music. This is kind of the first doing some thinking music without the quiz, so here it is. Sorry, a bit too loud there. Well, looks like it is time for the Quizmaster. Today's category, ladies and gentlemen, is American History 4, the fourth part of our series. Sweep, yes. That's right, Dad. Series sweep. I'll just play it again for reference. I can't help it. I love doing that. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Quizmaster Best of 3 American History 4. The category is Benjamin Franklin, statesman, and all the fun things in life. And he does it very well for America. Okay, question number 1 to begin the Quizmaster Best of 3. There may be a little surprise or something, so you better stay tuned, okay? Benjamin Franklin was born in 1706 in what U.S. city? A. Hartford, Connecticut. B. Boston, Massachusetts. Or C. New York City, New York. I'll say it again. Benjamin Franklin was born in 1706 in what city? A. Hartford, Connecticut. B. Boston, Massachusetts. Or C. New York City, New York. 31 seconds, and the time starts now. And look, ladies and gentlemen, hold the music. Stop, wait a minute. It's Jason Lee. Welcome aboard, Jason Lee. You like the tie? Oh, I'm sorry. A guess is always good, Dad, and Deborah, and Tom, and Jason, and everyone here. Well, guess what, my dear friends? You got it right! Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You hit it right out of the ballpark. Thank you very much, Jason. Now, for the edification of the folks out there, me wearing more broadcaster type, the shirts and ties and such like that. There are so many influences in my life, you see, when I was a kid growing up. Like Action News, for example. Jim Gardner is one of my best influences in the world. And also my dad. I take after my dad when he's dressing up like that. So I wanted to, follow that great example. Speaking of Jim Gardner, I believe there is a birthday today. So, ladies and gentlemen, find it in your own hearts to say a hearty, happy birthday to the man, the legendary anchor, and it ain't Ron Burgundy, Mr. Jim Gardner. Happy birthday, my friend. Congratulations. This is a great night tonight. Phillies won, swept the little Pirates, and they got to walk the plank down the sea, right over in the Allegheny River. I can't help it. Now, speaking of baseball, I got to go through with this here. It is Ohio before Pennsylvania. Oh, and Tiffany, before we continue, for the edifice, Jason Lee, he's a dear friend of mine. He works for PHL 17, brilliant broadcaster, works under the tutelage of the great Jerry Blavitt, Gita with the Heata. Yes, the boss with the hot sauce, and he's a dear friend of mine. And Jason Lee, the actor, he never comes really on this channel, because if it is, wow. But don't worry, Jason Lee, he's a brilliant broadcaster. He's from Philadelphia, and he's a good friend of mine. So, Ohio versus Pennsylvania. Starting tomorrow, the Philadelphia Phillies will meet up with the Cincinnati Reds, which, yes, indeed. Appreciate it, Dad. Thank you very much. Yep, appeal of attire. Yes, apparel. Don we now, my broadcaster's apparel. Okay, 3-game series. Monday, tomorrow at 6:40, Tuesday, 6:40, and Wednesday at 1:05 at Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies. Anytime, Jason. Right on, brother. And the Phillies will take off Thursday to go over some fundamentals. Fundamentals? In the middle of the season? I thought the game started at 1. It does start at 1. No, I'm a pitcher. Gotta put Angels in the outfield and Danny Glover with this one, kids. I just can't help it. Yeah. Oh, yes. Shout out to my friend Ethan. Without Ethan's help, the Washington podcast wouldn't be here in this situation. With the graphics, the music, the Quizmaster, and all the fun stuff, it is not possible without this great product here called OBS. OBS is a podcasting software you use for free. So if you're out there, future podcasters, I do appreciate this. Out to future podcasters and broadcasters, make sure you heed my words and get on the OBS train, my friend. And it's free! So, Phillies take off Thursday, and then this coming weekend, Cleveland Guardians. Used to be called the Cleveland Indians, but that's another story. Friday at 6:40, Saturday at 4:05, Sunday at 1:35. And I'm really glad that Jason's here because we got to get to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear friend Jason watching this show right now, time for the AccuWeather 5-day forecast. Dave Roberts style. Tonight, clear and a little cool tonight with temperatures in the 60s degree range, 65 for the suburbs, 67 for Center City. We'll start off at 67 degrees with some sun. And watch out, it's going to be a bit hot tomorrow. So hot and humid with a temperature of 94 going on through the rest of the Monday. Sunny on Tuesday, bumping up 1 degree, making it 95 degrees. Some showers on Wednesday. I'm sorry. Showers on Wednesday with a high of 92, dropping down dramatically to 60 degrees with light showers and some sun. Heidi ho, Gnomestead, yeah. Yep. And make sure you watch the rebroadcast. Everyone got the answer right to the first question of the Quizmaster, and there'll be some more coming up. So, light showers on Thursday with a temperature of 60. We dropped the 90-degree range down to 60. A 30-degree drop. And mostly sunny on Friday with a high of 63 degrees. And it's going to be a bit of a hot day. So, ladies and gentlemen, please out there, make sure you stay hydrated. That's the first step. Number 2, never leave anybody in the hot car. And Bobby B is in the house tonight. Yes, that's correct. Welcome aboard. We have a celebrity crew here tonight. Jason Lee's here, Bobby's here, Tiffany's here, my dad's here. Yeah, we're having a good time. Tom's World in the house. Yeah. Here's like one thing. If we have more folks coming in and the Philly captain, it's going to be heaven on earth, my dear friends. So that's the AccuWeather forecast right where you're watching right here. It's going to be a hot, humid week. Only 3 days. Then we drop down to the 60-degree range on Thursday with a few showers. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 8:17. Who wants to read a street? Guess what? Since Jason Lee is here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Nomi, good news, my friend. The description of your GoFundMe is pinned right there. Yes, sis, I know. Yes, indeed. So, so it's right down there, and there's a mission statement. Everything's all there. Please check it out. GoFundMe.com. I sound like Alex Trebek. Please check it out. Alrighty, let's go, Phillies. Now, since Jason Lee is here, I'm going to read to you a psalm of Winfield Avenue. And this is from my friend Jason Lee watching the show. And you can find WPHL right there at Winfield Avenue. And guess what? There's a train station like right there, not far from it. So, without further ado, reading the book Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalata. And for all the folks out there, don't worry. I'll fill you in about how I got this book. True story. Winfield Avenue, from Bryn Mawr to Parkside Avenue, was constructed under order of the Pennsylvania Assembly in 1873 as part of the western approach to the Centennial grounds of Fairmount Park. Yes, sir, that's right. Hi-yo, Silverliner, away! That's another story for another time, my friends. Like Bryn Mawr Avenue, which it shared the embellishments and decorations of the approach, it was named after the section of Philadelphia, Winfield, which it originated. Gotta love Winfield Heights, huh? And who is this Wynne? W-Y-N-N-E. Here's the answer. Thomas Wynn. Penn's surgeon built his home Wednesday in 1689 and 90 at the center of 5,000 acres along the line of the old Lancaster Road. The name of the estate became Winfield. Following the centennial, Winfield Avenue increased in size, first from Cardinal Avenue to 54th Street, and then from 54th Street to Bryn Mawr Avenue. The entire avenue was complete by 1907, and many decades later, WPHL-TV, the great entertainer, was around. I just wanted to put that in, if you like that. Alrighty. Since everybody's all here right now, we got 10 viewers strong, and make sure you... what's that? You're making a chicken stir-fry for lunch? Delicious. Send some up my way, and we'll have a powwow. Yeah, man. Okay, now it's time for round 2 of the Quizmaster. Oh, interesting fact from Jason Lee, ladies and gentlemen. WPHL-TV moved to Winfield Avenue in 1975? Yes, that's right, 1975, 51 years ago. Wow, 51 years ago. Thanks very much, Jason. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone. I always love my mama, and she's right here. Okay, introduction. Mom, this is my friend Jason Lee from WPHL-TV, Channel 17. Brilliant broadcaster, good friend of mine. And Jason, that's my mom, Janet Washington, and I love her very much. Yes, I do. Really? An A&P supermarket before that? Wow! My friend, you have blown my mind. Alrighty, time for the Quizmaster. It's time for round 2, and Mama's here with us tonight, so I believe Mama's going to do this thing. Yes, indeed. So we're going to get started. So, Benjamin Franklin represents what state during the Continental... excuse me. Sorry, kids, I got choked up here. Let's do this again. Benjamin Franklin represents what U.S. state during the Continental Congress while voting for American independence? Is it A, New Jersey, B, Delaware, or C, Pennsylvania? I'll read the question again. Benjamin Franklin represents what U.S. state during the Continental Congress while voting for American independence? A, New Jersey, B, Delaware, or C, Pennsylvania? 31 seconds and the time starts now. Before we go on the show, I have made a little change, and you've seen it live right here on the Washington Podcast. The Phillies swept the Pirates walking down the plank, and so I'm wearing this Phillies hat for celebration. It's an old school wear, my friend, and, you know, Phillies have been around since a long time ago, and this is the actual colors they used way back in the olden golden days of baseball. Okay, Bobby B says Pennsylvania. Deborah says Pennsylvania. Tiffany says Pennsylvania. Anyone else out there? Mama says Pennsylvania. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Yeah, go Phils, my friend. break out the brooms. I'll break out mine later on in a half hour. We're 5 minutes away from the station break and other things. Okay, let's see who else is who's voting for Pennsylvania. And yeah, I'll just throw this in because Nomi likes this part. Are you sure? You gotta love the echo chambers on this little doohickey here. Alrighty, everyone wants Pennsylvania. Everyone's got Pennsylvania, and guess what? It is Pennsylvania. Yeah! Okay, kids, y'all got it right out of the ballpark, literally. Pennsylvania is the right answer, and we're having a fun time here on the Quizmaster. Yes, sirree, Bobby, that is. Yes, indeed. Now, next time when we're doing the Washington podcast, it's almost time for the nice little show called Please Choose My Tie. Yep, we'll start the... Oh, yes, make sure you hit the like button. Now, all those watching tonight, how many likes do we have? Let me know. Dad says Pennsylvania. Good show, Dad. Oh, yes, Philly Captain at the Italian Festival. That's great. That's great. It's wonderful. I believe I've seen the video this morning. Actually, I think I missed it this morning. I was down at my friend's place. We're doing a radio show together, and I'm about to do some commercials soon. So it's going to be so much fun working with a friend of mine. He's a reverend at my church. So you got to start on the small things in broadcasting. Always appreciate the small things in life. So that's what I do. And also shout out to Reverend Anthony Mixon. If you're watching, thumbs up to you, my friend. It's great. 4 likes so far. That's good. No, let's keep it going, my friends. Yeah, let's keep it going. Is the amount of views we have, and that's like 6 less of what we're doing. So hey, oh ye few but faithful friends. We're 3 minutes before the thing. We'll just reference the AccuWeather 5-day forecast right here. There it is. Yes, indeed. So here's what's happening. Clear tonight. I'll just check the old let me see here. What am I checking? Yep. Let me see if I check in. Yep. Lights are on in Philadelphia. Clock lights and the beautiful, beautiful sunset going down. It's a beautiful night in Philadelphia. And if you're able to do it, if you're online, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to the... What's it again? Oh my gosh, I forgot. But don't worry, it's great. The Wanamaker Building cameras, that's right there. Reference there. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Have some water rice. Chrissy's in the house. Birthday time, yes. Welcome aboard. Yep, and Deborah's going to feed the fishies. Chrissy's here tonight. Hey, Jason Lee's here with us. We're having a good show tonight. Yes, sir, Bob. So, let me see here. Phillies, Reds, coming up on Monday. This weekend, Cleveland Indians are visiting. It is a Ohio versus Pennsylvania situation here. Go see my friend Capri at the Water Rice stand at Citizens Bank Park, home of those great Philadelphia Phillies. We're in second place right now after the great 2 shutout wins and the series sweep. It is amazing. Yes, indeed. And Mike has his birthday present. We have swept the Pirates. We make them walk the plank. Arr! Thumbs up for the pirate voice. Let me know in the comments down below. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a station break. We'll be right back after this message of interest. This is KDJ Channel 5 Philadelphia. Click like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And welcome back to the Washington Podcast. And since Tiffany loved the music, we decided to play it again. I can't help it, ladies and gentlemen. Clean sweep in Philadelphia, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yes, indeed. Yes, this is for you, sis. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, Johnny Gilbert. Thanks, Chuck. Thanks, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of the Washington Podcast. 8:31, and we ain't done because it's time for the third round, the third and final round of... Ooh, Sanchez's gem. So many Philly fans. That's beautiful, Christy. Beautiful. Yes, I love it. Alrighty. Now, this is a bit of a sad portion of the Quizmaster because it is the third and final round. Final, which means the end. It's over. That means it's time to unveil the Quizmaster Best of 3, the final quiz, and here it is. What were the final words of Benjamin Franklin before he passed away? Is it A, a dying man can do nothing easily? B, I bid you a very heartfelt good night? Or C, adieu? I'll read it again. What were the final words of Benjamin Franklin before he passed away? A, a dying man can do nothing easily. B, I bid you a very heartfelt good night. Or C, adieu. 31 seconds. Tiffany's first guess off the bat is A. Who else will take a crack at it? Bobby for B. Chrissy for A. Bobby. Are you sure? Nomi likes that one. A for Deborah. You know what? Let's just do it right away. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are correct. Yes, indeed. Now, here's like one thing. Benjamin Franklin did not actually say, and I bid you a very heartfelt good night. That came from the words of the great Johnny Carson when he did the last Tonight Show. Let me see here. May 22nd, 1992. And adieu. Who would say adieu? Well, I would say adieu when I sign off from the network. So everybody, ouch! Knock my finger on DJ's Black Beauty here. Yeah, that really hurts. Never mind about that. So, congratulations, everybody. That is the Quizmaster, or is it? We'll find out later on here tonight on the Washington Con. Yes, indeed. A has it. That's correct. It is. Yes, it is. So let me see here. Let's do a bit of audience participation. It is 8:34 in the PM dial. Dr. Smith, Lost in Space. Ooh, nice. Yes, indeed. Is everybody having fun? Let me know down in the comments down below. Yep, and Dad, that's a good answer. You got it right. Congratulations. Wow, everyone is having a good night tonight. Oh, Christy, how's Mike doing? Did he have a great birthday watching that 6-0 shutout in Pittsburgh? You know something? That is the most greatest birthday present in the whole wide world, to see the Pirates walk the plank. Arr, matey, nar. Yeah, this is so much fun. Yes, I'm glad everybody's having fun tonight on the Washington podcast. My family and friends are here, and everyone's having a good time. And it's Sunday. It's going to be a little warmer tomorrow and the rest of part of the week. So you better make sure you drink plenty of cold water, ice. And here's like one thing: I have about 7 ice trays in my fridge, chilling up some ice. I'm the new Iceman now. I'm the Iceman. And look at this. Here comes my friend Bill and family. Welcome, Bill. Hi, guys. Hello. And a special birthday shout out to a dear friend of mine, Greg. Greg, if you're watching, and if you're not watching and watching the rebroadcast, happy birthday, and may all your wishes come true. Yes, indeed. And the next time when we join us on the Washington podcast, oh, you're coming home tomorrow? That's great. I'm really glad. Welcome back. Yeah. Oh, whose birthday is it, Deborah? I'll just check on my Facebook. Ah, Greg Gorski. Greg Gorski's birthday is today, and he's one of my friends on Facebook. Yep, great guy. And he's also part of the crew. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're having a good time tonight on the Washington podcast. Now, let me see here. Here's some late-breaking news that came from New York City, and it impacts everybody with the Long Island Rail Line. Yep, many workers are striking, and they walked out of the job, and yep, no one's running the trains anymore from Long Island to New York. The LIRR. Oh, you got his name on the board? That's great. That's good, Chrissy. That's good, Chris. So, let me see here. Yep, there is so many people's commutes are in jeopardy, and I don't mean the game show. And everyone out there with the unions are having a day 3 of the strike, because I think it's day 2 of the strike. You find it on News 12 New Jersey and News 12 Manhattan if you're watching it up in New York City. If you know some folks in New York City, I am very sorry for you guys out there. But hey, here's like one thing. I would be a great announcer for the MTA. Stand clear for closing doors. Yeah. 65? That's great. Awesome sauce, y'all. And I'm glad everyone's having a good time tonight, except for the people, my friends up in New York, are commuting from Long Island to New York City, and they can't because the Long Island rail lines are suspended because of the big strike happening because their contract ran out. So there's no possible way out there to get to New York City from Long Island without that train. And it's most reliable too. So kind of reminds me of SEPTA. What happens when SEPTA goes on strike during Christmas? Noel. Little joke for you. It's not Christmas yet, but I don't care. Alrighty. Washington Podcast, KDJ5 and Series Sweep. We're having a fun time tonight. Yes, indeed. We're not going to end the show early. We're going to keep on going. And Frankie in the house. Frankie, the little black kitty. That's good. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you liked that joke, sis. That's pretty fun. Yes, indeed. Yep, let me see here. So, as we go on tonight, GoFundMe is right there. My friend the Gnomestead likes to get his bus thing going. And meow, yes, yes indeed. And also, Deborah has some two black kitties, Lunar and Little Blackie. So yeah, yes indeed. So let me see here. Nomi has a GoFundMe. If you'd like to help him out, make sure you please do so because I'm really am for this situation. Want him to come down in the lower 48 states and just see his mission statement. It's pretty good. Hey, thanks very much for joining me. Hey, welcome aboard. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is some sad news and some good news. The sad news is the Quizmaster's best of 3 is now we already finished that part of the show. But the good news is it's the Quizmaster best of 3 plus 1. You think the Quizmaster is over? Guess what? DJ Wash can make magic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the plus 1 Quizmaster. The missing in action? Oh, yeah. Don't worry. It's here. Everyone get some kitty cat chow? Okay. Now, the plus 1 Quizmaster, Benjamin Franklin, written here on this big card. So, you ready? Then let's go. Yes, indeed. Yay for the plus. Yeah, indeed. Plus 1. You like that little fanfare thing? I'd like to play that again. Alrighty. Now, what year? Oh, surviving the heat. Oh, yeah, my goodness, it's so hot. It's so hot, my jokes are melting. Yeah. Yes, indeed. We always like a plus 1 because if anyone misses it, I like to take the time for the folks who have missed it. We'll have this this Quizmaster right here. So, what year was Benjamin Franklin featured on the mighty $100 bill? Is it A, 1876, B, 1906, or C, 1914? I'll read it again. What year was Benjamin Franklin featured on the $100 bill? A, 1876, B, 1906, or C, 1914? Here you go. Let's go down to the floor and see what's happening. Bill Freno says 1914. Deborah says 1914. B Love going for 1906. Tiffany going for B. Chrissy for A, my friends. Are you sure? Nomi loves that one. Guess what, kids? I'm going to give you an extra. Give you an extra one. Mommy says A. Are you sure? I'll give you guys an extra 31 seconds, okay? To hopefully zero in on that thing. Okay. Yeah, look at me. I'm Mac tonight. Mac tonight. Okay. That story about the glasses, that's a long time ago. Alrighty, just a guess. Everyone says, most folks says 1914. And my dear friends out there, guess what? Congratulations. Okay, for some of the folks who have tried for the Quizmaster part, the mystery part right here, yes, indeed, y'all got it right. And for the folks who have tried, you have my undying gratitude, my friends. You did pretty well. So let's all give a big hand for everyone doing the Quizmaster show tonight. Oh my gosh, what a fun night, wasn't it? We only got 15 minutes. Yes, so let me see if I can give you a synopsis about Ben Franklin and the $100 bill. Let me see here. Ben Franklin $100 bill. Okay. Listen to this. History. The Benjamin legacy. Ben Franklin has been the face of the $100 Federal Reserve note since it was first issued in 1914. Independence Hall. Since 1929, the reverse of the note features a picture. I couldn't be able to pronounce this one. A picture of Philadelphia City Hall, aka State House of Pennsylvania. Older designs. Prior to 1996, the $100 bill sported a smaller oval framed portrait of Franklin. Because of their relative rarity, these older notes are often considered collectible and to sell to the people for more than their face value. Yes, indeed. And today, the $100 bill has some great features. Yeah, so if you come back on the Washington podcast next time, I'll probably show you a specimen of a $100 bill. So make sure you stay tuned, won't you? If I can, I can. If I couldn't, I couldn't. So you know what I mean. Yes, indeed. A very enriching clue, wasn't it, everybody? There goes my clue. That's what counts. That is correct, Deborah. That's right. Well, let me see. Now, how many likes do we have so far on the Washington podcast tonight? Let me know down in the comments. Episode number 14 of our second season. We're having a great time, and I'm running out of beverage, but it's so much fun. Boy, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and cook me a little supper tonight, because, man, after a incredible podcast like this, you must have some incredible eats, but not too much. Okay, how many likes we have so far on the Washington? 8? Hey, that's more than what we got. So thank you very much for your support, everyone. Greatly appreciated, and I like you guys, right?
I love it. You guys are so great.
Yep, so great. Also, a huge shout out to Jason Lee. He was here a moment ago. He was talking about the history of WPHL Channel 17, when the station moved to its current position, its current place in 1975, the same year when this book came out. Yeah. Now, let me see here. For the people out there, hey, thank you. We're going up. Very good. Thank you very much, B Love. All right. So, I'll tell you a little history about how I got this book. I started taking out that book from the Free Library of Philadelphia. Make sure you get your library card. That's a very important part. I love reading that book cover to cover. It's a great book. I wanted to get a copy of my own, but it is virtually impossible to do so. And when I went on to going on a web like Amazon, the book actually cost $800. Yep, that's right. The listing of street names of Philadelphia cost $800. Yep, that is like 8 Ben Franklins. Yeah, 8 Ben Franklins, and that's the number of likes we have. Now it's 9. So in sadness, I just say, oh well, it's impossible to get that book. But in I think 2023, 3 years ago, yes, yikes is right, sis. Who the heck wants to spend $800 on a book? You could probably pay rent or food or something with $800, but a book, oh my gosh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. So in 2020, yep, yeah, I know. It's expensive. Almost like $200 over of my Yamaha drum set right here. Yeah. So betterworldbooks.com, I went on there, and when you buy a book, you donate a book outside to a different country where children can read. So I did my part. Yes, indeed. You've seen that spent on a video game? A down payment on a brand new car? Yeah, that's true, kids. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So betterworldbooks.com saved my life. I have bought the book for $22 after taxes and a little shipping. And there it is, right next to me in my possession. Street Names of Philadelphia by the late, great Robert Ayalata. And thanks to betterworldbooks.com, this book has been in my possession, and I never have to go to the free library to take it out anymore. It's a true story, and I'm sticking to it. Mom found a book for me once, but since I got this book, but yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wow, collections are rare. Oh, my goodness. Aren't even good. Oh, my goodness gracious Irving. I tell you that. Man, that's insane, brother. That's insane. My gosh. Yes, so I've saved over 700 and whatever. I'm going to use my calendar. Stick it around, please. Okay, let me see here. $800 minus, I think, $22. Yep, I saved $778. There you go. All right, yeah. Mathematicians. Yeah. Shout out to Howard Watkins, one of my friends from the road to the diploma. Yeah. Okay, 8:53. I think it's time for one final chapter of Street Names of Philadelphia. We're going to talk about, let me see. Okay. Yes. Appreciate it. Okay. How about everyone in Worcester? No, how about something simple? Wolf Street. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, let's end this show off talking about Wolf Street on Street Names of Philadelphia. Hey kids, where's the graphic? Where's the drums? Thank you. All right. Wolf Street. Contrary to popular local tradition, Wolf Street is not named for an animal that once prowled the lower limits of the city. George Wolfe, 1777, year after the Declaration, to 1840, the Pennsylvania governor who spearheaded the passage of the free public school. Yep, Philadelphia freedom. The Free Public School Act in 1834 is remembered by a street which has its beginnings during the centennial. Having served as a state legislator and 3 terms as a member of the United States House of Representatives, Wolf was elected governor in 1829. He was defeated for a 3rd term, but politics will out. President Jackson appointed him to the newly created post, yes indeed, of comptroller of the comptroller of the Treasury in 1836. He resigned that position 2 years later to become collector of customs for the port of Philadelphia. Oh, sure, Mom. We'll do Ben Franklin Parkway on our next program next week. So tune in. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mama. Yes, indeed. Wolf Street, at its present distance, was dedicated to the city between 1876 and 1928. A small portion from Vare Street, Vare, V-A-R-E, Avenue to 26th Street, was moved to a new location in 1952. And my friends, that is, in the words of a great broadcaster who worked for CBS, and that's the way it is. Sunday, the fifth month. Yeah. Oh, hold the phone. Breaking news. Thank you. Deborah found street names of Philadelphia on a website called Abe Books. It is $199.99. A lot cheaper. Now let's go over this real quick before we sign off tonight. 800 minus 199. A savings of $600 and a cent. Unfortunately, we got to round it up because I have lost my senses. Yes, indeed. Common sense about no pennies in the city. Now, before we sign off, yep, $600. Yep, just say $600. That's it. There are no pennies are minted in Philadelphia. It's yep, still pricey though, but rather it be 23 than 100 and whatever. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay, my friends and family, thank you very much for tuning in to the Washington Podcast. No more pennies. Now, I think what we have to say is $1 saved is $1 earned. Sorry, Ben. Yeah, so how about that? No pennies in the USA. I'm being senseless in the USA. Yep. And then when we come back again next time, we'll talk about the Benjamin Franklin Parkway and all the fun stuff. And now, with that being said, I bid you a happy adieu. We're so glad you've tuned in to the Washington Podcast on Channel 5. And yes, the weak penny is pretty good. Hold on to your pennies because you might be rich later on in this century. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you go onto the website, GoFundMe, for my friend in Gnomestead who needs your help. Thank you. From the DJ Wash 5 Studios we thank you for tuning in to the Washington Podcast. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And make sure you tune in to Tiffany's podcast Thursday at 7:30. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking. The Washington Podcast is a DJ Wash 5 production.